Hi, my name is Ann Dunleavy,
I'm Jamie Grine. My name is Kathy Guzman.
and we're here today to do Unit 1 team video.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start by saying that we took the reports and divided them amongst ourselves. We each looked at three. I looked at the 2017 K through 12 edition, 2017 Library edition, and 2017 Higher Education edition.
And then I did the K through 12 2016 edition, the 2017 Technology Outlook for Chinese Higher Education, and the 2017 Nordic Schools.
And I did the 2016 Higher Education as well as the 2015 and 2016 Museum edition. Awesome. Okay, so our first question is, what did you guys notice was included in the reports, the three that you looked at, or overall in general? The three that I looked at, I noticed that there was lots of tables, charts, and images, which really helped me because I'm a visual learner. And I also noticed that in all three of the ones I looked at, the midterm trend was redesigning learning spaces. So my question to you two is, do you guys know maybe why all three have redesigning learning spaces?
Well, I found it interesting because some of mine also had redefining or reevaluating the roles of teachers and the spaces as well. So I guess they're thinking that as technology is incorporated, they're rethinking how that can work together.
And in mine, the higher education one, it does have redesigning learning spaces, but in the museum ones, it does not. In the museum ones, it increases cross-institutional collaboration in the one, and then in the other one, in the 2016, it talks about data analytics for like museum operations. So because it's not in a classroom in a school, it is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, but I can still hear that they're trying to make it more global by extending beyond themselves, which I think is a trend that we're seeing in technology, being able to use the power of technology to do that.
And that is one thing that I noticed. I'm sorry, I'm going ahead, but that it talks about with museums, some have access to all these technologies, while others don't. So what they're trying to do is figure out what they all can use to make it a better thing.
Right. Well, one of the things that I noticed, not only do all of the reports have trends, challenges, and developments in technology, I also noticed that a lot of the things that we are doing in the US, they're also looking to in China and the Nordic schools. So we have, they're thinking about maker spaces and robotics and thinking about how the school works and the roles of teachers and digital equity and the achievement gap, which I thought was interesting because I hadn't really thought about that they would have the same kind of issues that we have in the United States.
Jamie, would you like to share the? Oh, absolutely. Okay, well, what I noticed with the museums is that prior to this, in the 2015, it did not mention really anything about the virtual reality, which we know in the last couple of years has become a big trend. So in the 2016, it mentions that virtual reality as part of the midterm, the 2 to 3 years. That's what they want to have more in the museums, which will definitely engage more of the viewers. In the higher education, virtual reality is also part of the midterm for the 2 to 3 years. This is also the 2016 version, which I know Kathy had the 2017, and it may give more detail to that.
Well, we're almost at 5 minutes, so we might want to start thinking about anything else we'd like to include.
Okay. How might the reports be useful, and how do they connect to the a change at your school, when you're trying to integrate a new kind of technology, these are good resources to use. Also to maybe motivate others to want to use technology in their class. And of course they relate to the ISTE standards because they're both about technology and enhancing student learning with technology.
Well, with the museum, I thought, how are the ISTE standards going to be appropriate? Because ISTE is it is for schools, and museums are not. But if you think about it, a museum has a lot of things where you learn from, you engage, you see, and you broaden what you knew before. You learn more when you go there. So in turn, it is kind of like a classroom. So when you have that museum, though they're not teachers, it allows viewers to see things when digital tools are in there.
Right, because it is a teaching environment in a lot of ways. So having those standards to think about really do help provide for the students, the learners, regardless of their age in the museum environment. And that seems it's obvious then too why it's used in education. So is there anything else we'd like to contribute?
I'm good.
Okay.